Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news risks from vaccines and gamblers are unnerving financial markets today. The rise of the power of the unprofessional day trader gambler in equity markets is roiling financial markets, and it is hard to see how it can end without huge losses. They don't understand how short squeezes work. However, it may also clear out the professional hedge fund gamblers. However it ends, market values will be lower. And the American durable goods orders data for December came in much below expectations and set the tone for a Dow market comeback. They were expected to rise 0.9% after a 2.1% gain in November, but they actually rose a very trivial 0.2% in December from the prior month. Non-defence capital goods orders were up 9% above year-ago levels, but markets ignored that promising data. And the pace of American mortgage applications has reversed and is falling now. And Boeing has reported a $12 billion annual loss, a record for them, of course. Free cash flow fell $20 billion in 2020. Airlines are cancelling orders, even those in the only healthy passenger market, China. Boeing are in deep trouble. And the latest US Fed policy review didn't change any rate or policy settings, but it clearly is worried their recovery is sagging. The US Fed's balance sheet has been growing again, but at a minor rate, but it's now at a record $7.415 trillion. And profits at Chinese industrial firms, many of them SOEs, rose 4.1% in the year to December, and that was way better than the 2.4% rise in 2019. They've been growing for 8 straight months now. It's also better than analysts were expecting and supports the view that the Chinese economy is doing well at present. But the biggest gamblers of all might be Chinese bond investors. In 2020, the Chinese market issued an eye-popping $8.9 trillion in corporate and government bonds, according to their central bank. That was a 26% rise over 2019. They now have $25.2 trillion in bonds on issue. That alone is almost double their 2020 GDP of $14 trillion. It is yet another indication that the Chinese economy is built on debt. Globally, the bond market value is only about 90% of world GDP. The US Treasury 10-year yield will start today down 3 basis points at just on 1.01%, with the bond market's version of risk aversion. And the price of gold will start $7 lower today at $1,846 an ounce. And oil prices are firmer by about $1 a barrel at just on $53 a barrel in the US, while the international price is up only marginally at $56 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar will open at half a cent lower today at just under 71.8 US cents on a rising US dollar. Against the Australian dollar, we're unchanged at 93.5 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're also little changed at 59.4 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index is marginally lower at 73.4. I'm David Chaston. It was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.